So welcome back to another episode of Uncut and Uncensored, and I'm here today in New York with my husband.
Hello, everybody. I'm back.
Oh my God, these ones are always interesting. So we're in New York for reunion, which is we've flown 23 hours to be here,
All the way from Bali.
all the way from Barley, and we are going back. We are going back. So reunion is tomorrow. I've got a call time of 5 a.m. I'm in the hotel with Tarlene and Chanel, and we did Watch What Happens Live last night, and that was amazing.
Amazing. And yesterday was all press day.
Yeah, we did a full press day, and it's been so fun, actually, because last year was pretty terrible. I don't know, we were all staying in the hotel. Nobody liked each other, and it was just awful. And this year has been really fun. We're actually really enjoying each other. And obviously with housewives, you know, everybody throws each other under the bus. Everybody has moments. Everybody has things that they hate about the show or love about the show. But even so, you know, it feels really like we're having a good time, like a sorority. Like we're really enjoying it.
The energy is amazing this year. You know, last year it was very intense. This year it is still intense, but it's just so much more relaxed.
It's intense. Like tomorrow it's a closed set. It always is. It's going to be a very, very long day.
No husbands are allowed.
No backup. No backup. Let me tell you, Sergio and I created, as you all know by now, Basta label, and I have been living off ashwagandha since I've been here for stress. Like living off.
I told her 2 a day, and she's literally inhaling gummies. I'm like, honey, okay, they're healthy, but you cannot take like 55 a day.
Well, they help me sleep, but it's not only that. I think they just relax me. The girls are insane. I have to say, it's a very, very weird job we have. And I was just thinking, because, you know, Bust the Label is something that we built because it's to say we don't fit in a box. You know, our relationship doesn't fit in a box. It's not because I wanted to make health gummies so that I can desperately be younger for my husband, because actually then, you know, I want to go so much further than what we've already done. We've got so much more coming. We have vitamin patches we're about to launch as well, which have 8 different vitamins in them. But these ones we did literally because there are things that I love. I mean, I love to do. I have rituals every night. You know I do.
Yeah, I think actually, you know, Basta label, it's just very interesting to see the journey, you know, like where we are today from, you know, compared to, you know, how we started.
And what it symbolizes like stepping out of the comfort zone. I stepped out of an 18-year marriage to marry a man nearly 19 years younger than me.
I was 24 actually when we met.
Yeah. So, you know, all of this, and we're on reality TV. That's the other thing, right? Nothing in my life is normal. Nothing I have done is conforming with what my friends have done. Where I'm from, I actually, if I go back, I haven't been back to London for 2 years now, and I'm about to go back because my daughter's going to university. And I haven't seen really my old friends for a long time, and stepped back into that life of, like, you know, maybe going to Annabelle's or going for a dinner in a private members club. I've given up all of that. And it's not because it's just, I don't know why I get anxiety, not social anxiety about it, or anxiety about that kind of conforming life of what I was meant to be. It gives me anxiety, and I love my old friends and I love catching up with them, but I don't for a second want that life.
No, I completely understand. I mean, I feel the same every time I go back to Madrid. It's like all my friends are doing the same thing, the same, you know, job, the same routine, and it's just not for me anymore.
And look, I know that my friends are horrified by my job. They wouldn't want it, you know, if they, well, I mean, we are paid, but if they were paid, you know, it's very difficult. Like, I do know, you know, like, part of my job is to make an ass of myself, and, you know, everyone loves to, and you open your life for speculation. You know, like last night we were on Watch What Happens Live, and everyone's kind of taking bets as to see when Sergio and I are going to implode. Or he's going to, you know, run off with a younger girl, or whatever it is that everybody is waiting to happen. And it's so funny because, you know, these things don't bother me. Everyone kind of comes running up now with the facelift and wants to see, my scars. And I think we're such an open book.
And we cross all those paths. There's really no walls that we cannot cross.
Yeah.
So it's just very interesting how people keep throwing things to us, and we are like, oh great, and then we just jump and jump and jump, and we keep going. And I think that's what really Basta Label is about: is following your own feelings and not really listen to society and all those,
and creating
steps.
rituals. So like I have a big bedtime ritual, which is, it's so funny because he's 19 years younger, obviously.
Oh my God. I mean, this is just...
spray the bed every night.
I'm about to sleep. I'm literally just sleeping, and all of a sudden, like, I feel a spray and a psh just coming out, and there's like...
all over him.
Psh, 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 like, and I'm like, honey.
Lavender.
Like, but there's not like just a normal spray. There's just like a shower of lavender. And she really believes she's going to sleep better.
I
and
do.
then...
Well, I don't believe it. I do.
Okay,
I
honey.
have my Basta Label ashwagandha gummy.
No, I know
one
that.
or
I know you do,
two.
actually.
Yeah.
She does a spray, she does Basta Label gummies, and then she put the eye mask on,
Eye mask and
earplugs, and then she's ready to go to bed. And I'm
gonna
like,
have to launch my own ones of those too.
oh
I'm
my God.
boring. I'm using everybody else's, but I'm gonna have to make my own. But that is my ritual.
It's just very
along
funny.
with my journal, the gratitude journal. And I'll tell you, there's something about keeping a routine, whatever it is. Like and my routine isn't like, I look at other people's and it's so much, and there's more to it and better. And like, I'm still in last night's makeup from the show because
You have the worst
skincare
nighttime routine I've seen in the planet. Like Caroline just wear the makeup of one day another and wake up, and the hair and the extensions, and there is like hair everywhere in the bed, but she's fine, she's looking pretty somehow. She just takes the gummies and keeps going and keeps going. I'm like, honey, like, it's just so funny.
I paid a fortune for this makeup. I may as well get 2 days wear out of it.
Honey, your metabolism
It's not
and
metabolism.
your skin, there's something that is just very magical about you, because how can you look so pretty when you have the worst routine in the planet?
I don't know. So I'm getting better and better and better, but I think the steps of it are just the routine of feeling good. Those are the things. I need to travel with my lavender. I need to travel with my gummies. I need to travel with, I actually got my detox tea here because I've got to fit into the smallest dress on the planet tomorrow. And
It's basically just trying to bring everything that we love and we do into our lifestyle. Creating these gummies, creating the teas, the patches that are coming, something that you can kind of like just
use on the go.
Yeah, take a wear every day as you go with your busy life, and it's just part of your
busy life.
routine.
And it's, again, what I was trying to say as well is it's not about like, all of these things weren't done along with a facelift and the gummies and all of this. It's not done to sort of keep up with my much younger husband. It's to keep me healthy from the inside out. And so I look good, like all of these things are issues that I think, well, these are issues I have. Like, after 40, we all experience hair loss as older women, or feel that it's not as full and fresh as it was. Just like your skin, you don't produce as much collagen. So, you go and have collagen treatments. I feel like hair gummies should be part of your daily routine. Okay, maybe not as much as I take because I wear so many extensions, and my hair's always being pulled that I kind of like I'll eat those like it's like they're jelly tots, and I know I wouldn't suggest that, but I would suggest incorporating those into your regime. And I used to take tons and tons of pills, and I just I found them so hard to sort of swallow down at breakfast and carry around.
And the truth is, like, taking pills, you feel that you're
taking a pill.
You're taking a pill. It's something not medical, but you just feel it. A gummy is just so much easier, and that's why I think we got used to just taking it all the time, and then we said, okay, why don't we create our own ones? Because I think people would love to just take what we take, and this is just basically what we did.
And I just think it's like Sergio and I are trying to sort of tell you or show you, and no matter what happens with us, I think anything is possible, right? I'm always talking about me and how difficult, the things I go through being with him. But,
what about me?
That's what I'm saying.
What about
Sergio's
me?
Been through so much, and, he gets it all the time. Even now, like with being on Housewives, obviously we are questioned about every inch of our lives all the time. Sergio is jobless, useless.
Fantastic. No, I mean, the truth is that I grew a very thin skin.
No, thick, darling.
Oh, thick, okay. I grew a very thick skin, which means, since we started, there's been like throwing things to me non-stop. And at the end of the day, now, there's just, I'm kind of in a way unstoppable. There's really nothing that can just, put me down. And I think
he created the line, Basta label, and he never told anyone. He went and bought and found the land in Barley. And to be honest, this was the first time I kind of rolled my eyes as well, because I've only been to Barley a couple of times, and, it didn't seem that real, I suppose. And
the other day we were there and she was like a bit shocked. I felt Caroline was like, oh my God, we are actually building. Like,
I was.
The land is here.
I was there with my kids. My family, Sophie arrived, her children, her boyfriend, Michael arrived. And it just felt really, really nice to see, and so nice for him. It's although it's not, geared for that, it feels like a big fuck you to everybody who underestimates him too.
And you don't really realize how, I put this together from Dubai, which is the other side of the world, literally. Like, I don't even know how we have 25 people now working in the land. And for all those, that you don't know what we're talking about, we're building a small, luxury boutique hotel, which is going to have 15 rooms, it's in Ubud, we have rice paddies, we have water, we have a 5-star hotel next to it. It's honestly amazing.
We have a partner, and he's amazing, and, works really well with Sergio, so it's great. And I think it's just important that, to see that what he's achieving and doing. It's amazing.
I mean, she doesn't really give me credit that often, so I appreciate that, honey, and thank you, because I think because of your, you're so much more, older than me, and you kind of like have everything rolling and everything. It's just so easy to kind of roll and don't see what I'm doing, so I appreciate that.
No, it's difficult because in Housewives he gets battered so much because obviously the age difference, and he's an easy target. And I think
I think I'm the easiest target in the planet.
Yes, and he's not there to reply. And I think this reunion is going to be a big one. I think they're going.
Oh my God, they're going hard.
Going hard, and
and even yesterday in What Happens Live, there was a poll, and they were like, "Who is the best assistant in Housewives?" And I really thought they were saying the best good looking, and I got number 2,
so
and I'm like, "Woo!" And then I asked her like, "What were the rating for?" It's like the assistant. I'm like, "Oh my God, what these guys?" And I was like, oh, I can't believe it. I mean, I guess it's just part of the persona, who I am.
People love to hate. And it's funny, right? It's just like...
And I like it even. I'm like, I mean, let's be honest. I'm 18 years younger than my wife. Like, we're just funny.
Nobody wants to see other people succeed, darling. And if we're succeeding, also, we're, throwing all what we've been taught for the whole of our lives out the window. And that's very scary for people.
I think actually we are.
So, that's very scary for people. So they would rather put it on something else. There's a storyline in Housewives now that, obviously I have someone else pays my bills, other than me and Sergio's hard work.
Which could be fantastic, to be honest, to have someone paying for it. But we don't.
Wonderful. But, I wouldn't even know how that worked. And what it does, actually, is like, I'm going to go in there and I'm not going to get triggered, by it. Because what it does is what people want to do is discredit what we do every day.
All the time. And it's actually very interesting to see because, no matter what we do, there is always going to be haters there and people just somehow taking it down, a few steps down. Like, the reality is that, yes, we are building a small hotel. Yes, we are doing so many things. We have a wellness brand. We're doing, lots of real estate and, like, we're just doing it quietly. And I think it's the best way to do.
And that's what annoys them. That's what annoys the girls. It's like they can't really put their finger on it. And it's just easier to say that someone else is funding it. Well, I mean, if you could get someone to fund your lifestyle, that would be amazing. I didn't even have a boyfriend before that wanted to buy half a pizza with me. So I'm not really sure how you get that to happen. But I think it's really important that, when you get people that want to tear you down in that respect, it's normally because you're winning.
Yeah, and that should be full
and they're
for your
of
back.
you.
That should be
scared of you.
That full to push you to go to the next level. And I think that's something that we really wanted to kind of like, reflect with Basta label.
I think it's important that people are scared of other people that thrive in certain situations or turn negatives into positives. And it's a natural reaction to underplay other people's success or I think by watching what Sergio and I do, and we make it look effortless and fun and, all of these things, but the workload behind it and the stress behind it, let me tell you, like, it's not easy to work every day with your partner as well, which is what we do. And if you'd asked me all those years ago if I would work with my ex-husband, I'd have said absolutely not. I wouldn't work with any husband. And, I'm doing all the things that I thought, well, when they say never, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I never thought I was going to work with my wife too, but, it's kind of like just...
You just say with your mother?
No.
Oh my God.
With my wife, I said. I didn't say my mother. But I never thought I was going to work with my wife, mother. But yeah, somehow we are doing it. I think that's what is really bothering people, that we are kind of like growing slowly, step by step, from when we started 5 to 6 years ago to where we are today. We really grew as a couple, as individuals, and we are doing, bigger and bigger things slowly. And, I think, it is beautiful to see that. And I think that's what really Basta Label is about, of creating this community of people who support each other and don't really follow what society tells you, which is follow, your own path and express yourself and be yourself.
I think one of the most important things we've learned as well is, bar housewives, who your circle is. We're very inspired by the friends we keep. And some people are always like, your friends are only these type of people or this type of people, or they're all sort of well-known or very successful. And I will tell you that if you're the smartest person in the room,
it's a problem.
That's frightening. So, yes, we have successful friends. Yes, we have friends that we're inspired by daily. Do I feel jealousy? No. I feel inspired. If they can do it, I can do it. And that's a wonderful place to be. I'm inspired daily to better myself. I'm inspired daily. I want to do a course, or I want to learn how to do something. Watching friends of mine in real estate, they taught us so much. And look what's happened. This year we'll have bought 2 apartments. We'll have bought land in Barley, and we'll have, finished our house. And, we're really realizing, still got the UK, that, slowly, actually, we've ended up in this space of real estate and sort of doing all these other things with, the wellness and building the brand. And we give these talks and we teach people to take chances like we have. I think, slowly, as we've said before, we're building an ecosystem that does make sense to us, but it's naturally progressed. And it is who our friends are. It is the life we're living right now. And it is flowing naturally. And I used to push all the things. And I had friends in these crazy, we had a lot of crypto friends. We had a lot of friends in crazy film industries or this and that. And we kind of slowly have weeded out the rubbish and stayed on a path of real people that we've enjoyed, but we have not been scared to edit people at all.
Oh my God, big time actually. And that's one of the things that we did, since we started. We created this happy bubble, with an amazing ecosystem of so many things going on, always happy and good energy. And everyone that does not fit into that ecosystem,
goodbye.
Bye-bye. We just don't want it around us. But why? Because it's going to put us down. It's not going to, at the end, energy, it plays a massive part in your life.
You can tell people that are genuinely excited for you and the ones that are going, yeah, right. And you know what? Maybe some of our schemes are harebrained. You never know. But, crazier things have happened. And that's the point. One of those brain schemes sometimes works, and you just need people to believe in you, or you need to take that step. Now that we're doing Barley and we've actually put the digger on the ground, you know how many people want a part of it now?
It's crazy. It's crazy. And that's actually summarize everything in life. As soon as you do the first step into whatever industry you are in, people are going to follow you. People get on it because they're scared of taking the first leap of faith. As soon as you do it, boom, you have a line of like 50 people behind you. But that's just, you can apply that to anything in life. Do the first one.
And you know what? It's taking a chance. This is a crazy story, and she'll be listening. So, we hadn't even bought the second piece of land we're about to build, because we want to build, we've told you about before, we want to end up with a small community of like-minded people where we want to live. And that we would end up sort of, 6 months of the year, maybe a bit more, and like live and build our wellness retreats and build our talks and build the couples retreats and things like this that we're really excited to do long term after Housewives is gone and, going on into our lives. And while we were lying here and we built the land and everything, we got this DM and, we got our first resident.
I mean, it's crazy. Actually, I can't believe it.
And the reason I hadn't even, and why it's so funny is because I hadn't even advertised it. Like, I was not advertising starting this project because we've just started the hotel. I kind of feel like we bit off enough right now and wanted to choose the land for us, and then we would go and do it. But we got our first resident. I know she's listening. You know who you are. And we're super excited.
It's so exciting,
not
actually.
Not only is she amazing, but she's a follower. And I actually know that I will be happy to live next door to her.
100%.
And the belief, you know what it is? It's like the belief in us that no matter what, she wanted to come with us. And we don't know her. We don't know her well. And that's pretty special and amazing. And that's when you know you're on the right path. And let me tell you, if you build it, they will come.
100%. And, that's just what it's all about. It's just you're on that path. And then you will see people trying to jump in just for the bad, the bad reasons and bad energy. But then the rest of the people that are meant to be on your boat, they will be there. And they will help you to grow and build together something.
Sergio's partner in this as well is one of our best friends for many years. And that's another thing. Like I've always said, choose your partners well. Choose your partners well. And it has been the most wonderful experience for him because, they get on so well. And
it's actually amazing because I'm running the whole project. I'm doing everything. I got a team. Yeah, but then as soon as I need to check something that I don't know because, he's been in the industry for like 25 years, I check with him and he will just give me these little things, even though he doesn't interfere that often, but as soon as he interferes, it's so valuable to me that it's just so important to surround yourself with the right people.
A positive way. And it just, having had good partners, bad partners, in life, I have understood and told him that a partner is the most important thing you can ever have, like it really is, because hopefully this is the first of many, by the way.
It's like a marriage at the end, at the end.
It isn't like a marriage, it is. And it's the first of many. And I really see it now. I see, Samsara Nest. I see Basta Label. I see, we just found out this week we're getting into the vitamin shops in
oh my God, so excited. I can't even believe that's happening.
Online, actually, it's online. But all, which is amazing. And wow. That was something that, we've just literally put up the website
it's
now.
Amazing.
And we've already found somebody who believes in us and wants the products. And that's amazing because we went through so much choosing the right products and making, the right ingredients and really, spending time in the bottles. As everything just imploded last year and it took it so much longer than we thought. And, so it's here and it's like and now a retailer wants us. And it's so exciting because I hadn't even thought about doing that. I thought that was going to be just us selling from our website.
Me too, actually.
It's crazy now to think that we're going to be in this huge retailer in America already. And, I don't know. I know that obviously I'm 48 and I've had a lot of people believe in me before and other people haven't. So, but it's still so nice. I can't tell you how much it really, really means the support of all of you guys out there for me and Sergio. And we get it all the time, how much you really enjoy our relationship, because I understand how different it is. And I understand, how many of you don't understand how this works, especially our dynamic is so funny to watch, No,
actually, it's just it's amazing to see how many people, are behind us now. I think in the beginning when we started, it was a bit tough because, obviously there was so many, factors between us. There were the kids, me so much younger. And I think people were a bit skeptical and a bit like,
why is he here?
Why is he here? Where are we going and what he wants? And I think nowadays, after 6 years together, been through everything we've been through, they really see who we are, and that we are really, I'm very genuine. I'm here just to basically love Caroline and love her family, and to try to just build something together. And I think that's what we're doing.
I think what Sergio does is he improves my life. He doesn't take from my life. And, that's important. I mean, I have had to compromise on some things and give up some things, but they weren't worth the fight. And if I know that some of you out there are like, oh, give her breathing space and give her that. And those things do, we are still working on that.
Yeah, but all of those people who says that is because they clearly want that. And they are haters in a way, but they don't know how to communicate that. So then they go through that pathway just telling, oh, he's always there. Oh, why he there? Why he there? And because they want that, but they don't know how to have that. And they just have to project that energy saying that.
I'm not sure, darling. There's a happy medium.
There's
a happy medium because you would happy.
Honey, if you are happy for someone, you will never, and you see them happy, you will never say anything negative about that person. And that's just simply how it is.
Well, darling, we've opened our lives up. We've opened our lives up through a reality show. So we're going to get every opinion.
No, 100%.
Every
100%,
opinion.
baby. But the negative opinions are because of that. Because they don't have that. Because if you have that in your life, you will be, oh my God, my husband is the same. Oh my God, we do the same. But when you don't have that, you just throw negativity into that.
Then it does feel a bit weird to people, right? We do get a lot of comments from people saying, my husband's just the same. All he wants is me. And we've met a lot of couples like that too now, which is nice because it feels like, it doesn't feel so foreign because I'm very English. And in England,
very English. Oh my God, she changed so much, to be honest, but from the beginning, oh my God, it took me a long time to understand Caroline. Because I'm Latino, I'm very emotional, coming from a traditional family. Caroline, she's just happy on her own.
Wait. We've just had 2 weeks in Barley with his dad.
Oh, my dad, I mean...
What does he think?
Oh my God, he's literally... So, let me just tell you, okay? We had 6 kids. We were so many people. The kids were driving us crazy, and my dad was there. And my dad, I don't know, he's been everywhere. He's been with the monkeys, with the elephants, looking after the kids.
He was really good.
Doing this.
He was on nanny duty.
Oh my God, while Caroline was having massages, my dad was on daddy duty.
Okay, it wasn't that bad. I had one massage when you wouldn't...
massage?
I wanted to... Well, I got sick, to be fair. For the first 4 days, I was sick and then my son was sick. So it was a bit of a disaster before Sophie got there. It was like, shit.
Yeah, but then you escape literally every activity.
Well, I didn't want to do the
massages.
To be honest,
elephants.
Before your father came. Anyway, before his father came, I did have said if that you guys were going to do those kind of things.
No, we did it, and we were very happy to do it.
I'm coming here to relax. But what did your dad think of your life? Because he's older.
That I am absolutely fucking crazy. Literally, my dad thinks that I lost my shit. I'm absolutely fucking crazy. And what am I doing with my life? Where am I going? What's happening? That's just what he thinks. But he loves you.
Would he have you divorce me and my family?
Baby, there's no fucking way. My dad absolutely loves you, absolutely loves me with you, and loves your family, honey. And you didn't see what he did, but he was packing for Zach. He was helping Aaron. He was doing so many things while you were sleeping or just taking a massage.
How am I good with parents now? Am I good with parents?
Wait, I don't hear very well.
Yeah, I'm not good.
She's the worst. As soon as Caroline hear the words parents, father, mom, dad, however you want to call it, there's just an automatic door that just shuts down in front of her, and there's just nothing to do. There's nothing you can tell her. She's out, and she's just not gonna answer or do anything. It's
so weird.
It's crazy. If my dad was not my dad, I was not called Jose, it was called Antonio, he would be Caroline's friend. It would be the best friend. They will just run out together doing stuff, and it would be the most fantastic relationship in the planet. Because he's called my dad, and he's called Jose. I'm done with life. He's done. There's no chance of that. So sorry for that, but it's just not opening that gate. And it's not because of you. It's just because of who she is. Yeah. And, hopefully...
So weird. Everyone's parents. I have a complete mental block for parents.
No, she just goes like this. Literally. She's she just... froze she's I don't know, it's just so strange or they're walking and they walk and they cross, and any other normal human would be like, how are you? Good morning. Oh my God, it's amazing. And Caroline is just looking at like something like, oh my God, I'm gonna just like a stump with my dad or something. It's
He's
so weird.
staying in our house. He sits down, I stand up. I stand up.
I'm
he
looking
sits
from
down.
far. I'm like, you are crossing each other's pathway. Just fucking say hi to each other. My dad is like looking, trying to just cross a view with Caroline. Like, is he gonna say something?
don't
I'm
know
scared.
what
And Caroline like,
I need therapy.
no, like,
I
honey,
can't.
you don't
He
understand.
wants to bring his parents on every fucking holiday. I don't.
Honey,
want
you literally don't understand what's like. It's just so funny. You just go and just looking at like the rocks or something, and my dad is there. I'm like, fuck, just look at his face and just say hi, like as a normal human.
I wonder if other people have that. I
Baby,
don't know what
no
it
one
is.
has
I
that.
I don't like parents.
Baby, okay, so I did a big mistake.
I know I am.
I should have not introduced them as my parents. I should have introduced them as this is my friend Jose and my other friend Violet, which they've been on my life from a long time since I was little. Okay, this Violet woman might have her in my tummy, but she's a friend. She's not related to me.
I still like he spends so much time with them, and it's amazing. Like it's amazing, but I just don't get it.
Baby, they're humans. You just have like something that it just goes into you, our family, our parents. It's just crazy.
I go stiff. It's
It's crazy.
hard.
I
need therapy.
I think the solution,
Oh God.
I'm gonna save my dad's head. I'm gonna put a wig, and he's just gonna be a different person from the moment he gets in the house.
It was fine, actually. It was fine, but I just, I don't know why.
Yeah.
But I think I have to say it was the craziest trip, and the kids had fights, and it was we went boating. It was just manic. There was nothing, not a minute to sit down.
It was the most stressful holiday in the planet.
And then oh my God,
I had to sort
I left
lunches,
this bag.
breakfast, dinners, everything, and then Caroline,
Oh my
like
God,
as
this
soon
is
as look,
terrible.
let me tell you, everybody left, Sophie left, the kids left. I was so happy because our kids were locked in their rooms playing video games. I was just alone with my dad in the villa, planning an amazing evening, the most amazing evening, the first one alone in 2 weeks. And Caroline, I'm in a motorcycle.
With
and
his
I'm
dad behind.
with my dad behind, holding 2 peanut butter smoothies. And then I'm like this, and then the phone is ringing. I'm like, oh my God, who is calling? Who is calling? I pick up, put a speaker. I don't hear very well, so I'm like literally driving like this with on a motorbike, my dad behind, and the smoothies are on my head. My dad is holding them, and Caroline is like, my passport. I'm like, what?
Michael and I
You
got to the airport.
You forgot my passport. I'm like, what? I didn't forget your passport.
You forgot to put my bag in the car.
Honey.
Honey.
That was the bag she was holding. The
No.
passport,
There was the
wallet.
suitcase and my handbag,
Baby.
which was on top of the suitcase.
Honey, it was
It
not,
was
honey.
on top of the suitcase.
Baby,
I
it
put
was
there
not.
myself.
Okay. She forgot the wallet, the passport, the
Work
phone
visa.
chargers, the work visa. So basically, she drove in the car 2 hours to get to the airport
2
with
hours.
nothing.
With nothing.
Okay? So she called me. I'm 2 hours away.
So not only that, Michael missed his flight because he was trying to sort out my flight. And
Baby,
we're both on 2 airlines.
I don't care about Michael right
Two
now.
different
It was
airlines.
about
So
me.
how you can even miss 2 flights when you're not even on the same one?
Baby, I don't care about Michael right now. It
And
was the
by the
most
way, let's
stressful
just
moment
stri-
for me.
There
It was
no alcohol involved.
fucking terrible.
None.
I
That's
hate
what
it. I'm literally holding there. Caroline, I'm putting a speaker. Caroline is like, my passport, my bag. Oh my God.
Scream. Of
My
course it was
dad,
his
I
fault.
almost crashed. I did like this.
His
All the
father threw
smoothie.
the smoothies
So
over Sergio.
I got peanut butter everywhere. And then Caroline keeps screaming. I had to go to the house 10 minutes. Then
He's ridden a motorcycle twice in his life.
twice in my life. And I have to put the bag inside my legs, which I'm holding it with the knees. And I have to drive 2 hours to give it to her. So yes, Caroline drives me absolutely crazy. But somehow we're here.
But he loves me. He came all the way. And actually had a really good attitude when he got there. Like, I would have stabbed me.
Baby, okay, you were absolutely flying because you've been drinking for 2 hours.
Yeah.
I had enough of the motorcycle for another 2
We've
hours.
been on a detox for 2 weeks. Hadn't drunk in Barley. And then got absolutely hammered at the airport.
So literally, I mean, there was music, there was even dancing. It was absolutely terrible.
We had to make the best of a bad situation.
She literally keeps calling me. I'm in front of this store. I'm looking at the store. She's not there. She didn't know what she was saying. And I get there and
No, there
she's
was 2, darling. There was 2 stores,
Okay.
the same either end. But anyway, you were a good sport, and I got on the plane.
Yes.
And I arrived 7 hours later, so it was fine. And here we are, ready for reunion. You know, who knew? Going out for nice dinner tonight, like what do we call it? The last supper before tomorrow, where our entire relationship is ripped apart.
That's amazing.
My financial status is ripped apart, and my mothering skills are ripped apart. I'll come out literally on my hands and knees tomorrow, going.
I'm actually very excited. Very excited.
At least I get on a plane and I get straight out of here. I can, it's funny. I've just learned, even though I know millions of people watch this show now all over the world, I just go on then. I mean, I took one last year, didn't I? I got it every which way last year, and somehow I'm, the target all the time. So I'm sure I'm going to take it this year.
No, 100%. I mean, you're gonna need to take like loads of our stuff.
You know what? I'm not even going to take anything. I'm not taking a thing. I'm walking in stone cold.
Take a swaganda gummy.
I'm going to look at them. You know what? I have a sugar daddy. You have a sugar daddy.
Okay.
I'm ready. I'm so ready. I'm actually quite excited. I feel like I'm going into the ring.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm ready, actually. Yeah. I feel like we've had, I feel stronger than ever with you. Maybe that's the secret. Maybe secretly,
it's not the secret.
The spice of just, we bicker all day as well as but then when we are.
I mean, actually, it keeps the thing alive. Just leave it there, because I think we are so different that we are always kind of like fighting in a way. So it just makes it very, exciting.
Kind of like brother and sister.
Yeah, in a way.
In a very odd way. Don't know if that
yeah,
makes sense.
I don't know if I want to be like taking my sister, but
no.
I get your point.
Yeah, I think we have. I don't know. I do like the closeness and the authenticity that comes with a relationship like ours, and I think it is because we have nothing to hide from each other, really nothing.
Well, that's actually amazing, to be honest. That's why I think we are so real, and I think people see that and they relate to us because, we really don't have anything to hide.
I think, again, we've built such a sort of different kind of life. Today we're here doing this in New York. Tomorrow I'll be gone all day filming, the reunion
and the next day we are flying to Bali.
And then by 9 a.m. the next day, I'm on a plane to Bali. I mean, it's pretty incredible, really. And I really pinch myself daily. And, that's what it really isn't about, like just being cliche and creating our, manifestation gratitude journals. It's about, really being grateful. I'm so grateful at 48 years old that I've, created this life for myself. That I don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. I don't know what tomorrow will bring. And, I can open my email and I've got an offer to go somewhere, completely random. And you're like, holy shit. Like, it's amazing. It's really amazing the life we lead and the friends that we have and, the special things that happen to us. And, I feel so grateful for that. I was talking to my girlfriend Larsa yesterday, and we worked out in the 7 years that we've been friends, we've never had a crossword, never. And the real people beside you will remain beside you. We're so blessed with the people we've chosen in our lives that are friends like family, and that's what I think all you can wish for in life, the people to go on this journey with you and want to end it with you and believe in you and are happy for you. And, this is our new chapter. And Basta label is also, we've always said, and this is one thing you've said, is that you should be able to make money when you sleep from multiple sources. And I never even knew what that really meant. Obviously, I mean, I had an internet site before, so money, the sales were coming all over, but it was one company. And now we have, so many different options. And
really the passive income is what we really wanted to focus, in the last 3 years. And it's something that, we just want to be sleeping and really just make money and use the money as a tool to really enjoy our lives and really create this, lifestyle that we created. Having this business in Bali allows us to go to Bali, having this, e-commerce business that we have allows us to travel and see the world. And, there's just so many things that you can build around It doesn't have to be about working and about money. It can be about so many other things.
It's also about meeting all of you. I've met I don't know why I've opened myself up now to meeting you guys, all of you that reach out, and we're doing these dinners and these talks. It's been so mind-blowing to meet you all and to take you on the journey that, I feel so grateful for all of that. And I feel like we really are entering another whole new chapter of our lives, and you guys are along for the ride, be it good and be it bad. Like, you're going to experience it with us.
And actually, it's incredible, and I feel super grateful as well to really get to know all these different people, because I think there's so many people missing out, like the art and the power of connecting and networking with each other, because you can learn so many things from, the people around you, but just, so many people, they don't allow themselves to do that. And that's one thing that we are really loving of this new chapter, as Caroline is saying, is just really getting to know everybody that comes in these amazing adventures with us. Now, for example, we're going to Barley, we have 20 people coming with us. It's just amazing to see all this.
I think the takeaway from this is just to simply take a chance, start talking to people, start introducing yourself, start meeting people, start taking a chance. COVID sort of made us insular. I think, it's time to get back out there now and put yourself first, put yourself forward, make changes, and don't listen to anyone else except yourself. You can do anything.
And don't be afraid of taking chances, because I think we are where we are because we've taken so many things. We've taken so many chances. We didn't know where we were going to end up, but we did it. And that's, just to kind of like summarize this in a way, is really push until you can't. And if it doesn't work, take another road, but just push, because I think
never give up.
Never give up.
Never give up. And it's that stupid cliche, one door closes, another one always opens.
But it really happens like that, and we believe in that.
Thank you for listening to Uncut and Uncensored. Don't forget to subscribe.
Bye. Thank you.